Right now, Lenardi says Washington.
Washington,
D.C.
You know any restaurants that we may be able to frequent?
I'm sure. Well, we would start out as it says today. Of course, we're right on the heels of moving up a seed line. So, but as it stands today, he's got us in Greenville, South Carolina. So Greenville, South Carolina first.
Listen, Steve, I'm
Yeah.
not talking about those early rounds. Like, that has nothing to do with me.
Just save your money for that.
Just save your money, Steve.
Yeah.
My money is getting spent in Washington,
Ooh.
Chicago,
Yeah.
San Jose, Houston,
Mm.
and Indianapolis.
Oh, just perfect. How about this too? Greenville, second round Kansas game. And then do you know who the Sweet 16 game would be? How about this? Illinois is the 2 seed, but the 7 seed would have it in their city. St. Louis, 7 seed. 7 seed St. Louis knocks off number 2 Illinois. You get Louisville, St. Louis in Washington, D.C. in the Sweet 16.
Could not. The only downside to that is everyone would already know that that's the easiest path
I know.
to where we need to go.
I love it.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maven. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. If you're having that kind of conversation like myself and Steve Rummage just had, then today is the kind of day for this kind of radio. Steve Rummage in the building. Nikki V in the
You know, Coach Kelsey, why don't y'all want me, man?
Are you claiming it again, Steve?
What is y'all's problem?
Are you claiming it?
I get on here yesterday and say, look, I don't think there's nothing wrong with Michael Brandt, but I think maybe a green light. We're gonna start pulling that back a little bit, you don't got the full green light,
Listen.
And Kelsey was like, hey, Rummage at it again. Michael, go hit 10 threes tonight.
8150 93.9 is the number. 3831 93.9 is the text line. I want you to tell me, what ill will does Steve need to wish for next for the reversal to happen? Think about this.
Yeah.
Steve Rummage started with Ali Khalifa should not be shooting 3-pointers.
Not be shooting threes.
At all. He comes out, he goes 5 for 5.
Yeah, just money.
Sananda Fruit is the disappearing act of the century. I'm tired of him. I hate him. I don't know why he plays.
He's dunking on everybody.
He's dunking. You're right.
Oh,
look. He said, Kanai Ruse just needs to pass the ball and rebound. Right, he shouldn't be doing anything with the ball. Yeah. Now he's out here looking more competent than ever. Oh, and the most recent, Michael Brown Jr. strikes the Steve.
Yeah. Hey, he might want to pull his green light back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. And then he's like, oh, man, watch this.
And I'm going to just put one more bleep you dagger for the 45th point just to say green light this.
I just want to love you guys and be loved by you. That's all I want.
Don't make me look bad on this radio.
Yeah. I just want to be loved. All right? And I also want to get on there today and be like, ain't no way they're ever going to make a Final Four. I mean, it's just like impossible. Impossible.
Is that the first tag, Steve?
No, that's me. That's me. I'm saying, I'm like, look, if y'all hate me, prove me wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way you're going to get anywhere past the first game of the tournament. Let's see.
Yeah, dare you.
Arms, a double dog dare you.
Yeah, look, the first text was Betty Johnson Chad. He said, Steve, please tell us how trash we are, and we have no chance at a Final Four.
Yeah.
None. Oh, God.
Okay,
man,
Steve, where do we start? Let's start with the biggest picture you can paint overall.
Okay.
Big Monday.
Let me start with the...
Okay, go ahead.
No, you know what? Look, I'm going to go rogue here. I'm going to start, right? Thank you. I'm going to start, the biggest picture I can paint is I have a gosh dang lottery pick. I have a lottery pick on my team. A top 10, 12 NBA draft pick. I watched John Calipari have that for years and years and years. And I was like, God, I wish I had a guy that could do that. God, I wish I had a guy who could just take a game over and be the national story. I wish I had a dude that could do that. And I have that at Louisville. That's what I've got. And he's a point guard, and he's swaggy, and he's nasty.
And he can jump.
Shoot, and he can jump, and he can do everything. He should have had 47. He missed the dunk. He jumped so high. I'm like, he could have had 50. And here's the crazy thing, Marcus. Nothing he did last night felt like he couldn't do that again.
At all.
I mean, he could have 30 any night. That's it. And Ryan Conwell, you're the worst decision maker ever. You decided last night was the night you wanted to go for 30? It's like, who cares? 32, 31? It's like, nice little game, Ryan.
What will we be saying, Steve? Same score.
Yeah.
Listen,
Ryan has 31.
Ryan has 31, and we spread out Michael's points around the rest of the team. What would we be saying?
Dude, great game. Great game. Ryan Conwell's elite. He's getting it back going again. He needed Michael back, We'd still be praising Michael, but it would be Ryan is an elite scorer in college basketball. That would be my show today. Well, no kidding. I'm serious. Like, this would be my show.
Right.
No duh. Ryan Conwell is an elite scorer. And he had 31 last night, 32. What did I keep just let me.
Was it 31 or 32? Because I've heard two different ones as well.
Yeah, he had 31. He had 31 last night. He went 10 of 14 from the field, 5 of 6 from the 3-point line. He had 7 rebounds and 6 assists.
Insane.
Yeah, he had 31, 7, and 6, and I don't give a crap. And his family is local, and they listen. They listen, Marcus. I actually had somebody reach out. Ryan's family listens to Middays with Marcus Maben, and you know what? I don't care what he did. Tell him to pick a different game to do that. If he wants credit.
You did this to us.
Yeah. If Ryan Conwell's selfish butt wants credit, pick a different night. I don't know what to tell him. All right. Yeah. So he is Ryan Conwell would be the story of the stories. 31, 7, and 6. He was awesome.
We'd be talking about him moving up in the ACC Player of the Year race.
Yes.
Why isn't he being considered for the ACC Player of the Year as much as he is?
Marcus, we won 118 to 77. What if we won 101 to 77 and Ryan had that? We'd be like, hell of a game. We dominated NC State. Michael was better. He was doing his thing. Ryan is an elite of the elite. It'd be crazy. But in turn, NC State only beat Ryan and Michael by 1. 77. Yeah, top text just said that. Michael and Conwell, 76. NC State, 77. And you want to know the thing about last night, Marcus?
I'm listening.
We didn't just, it wasn't like just everybody was going crazy from 3. Do you know Michael Brown shot 3s, Ryan shot 3s, McNeely shot 5 threes.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of them,
Khalifa might have
was
shot
the
one.
only guy.
Yeah.
He took 1.
Yep.
Khalifa, Cole Sherman, my guy Cole Sherman. But, no offense, Cole. But we're not going to count that one, okay? But Khalifa is the only guy that took a 3 outside of them. Hadley had 9 points, 3 rebounds. Frew had 6 and 4. He was 3 of 3 from the field.
That didn't feel like a buzzsaw game, Steve.
No.
That was surgical.
We out rebounded them 42-28.
And see, you want to say surgical, and you're like, no, Marcus, that's more than surgical. When you're bully and you're surgical, like when you can physically do what we did. I was listening to a ton of NC State reaction podcasts, right?
Yes.
And
I love that you do that. No, that really is great.
And just to listen to them, listen. I heard the. Well, technically, this is one of those 48-hour turnarounds, and we went on the road. So when you heard that, you said, okay, now this is a fan. This is a fan who starts off.
This is Stephen Marcus.
You're right, trying to give his team a bit of a pass on the back-to-back 48. And this is beautiful, Steve. Listen to me. I have to say this.
Okay.
You start off with North Carolina State with a quick turnaround, and they're the road team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what he compared it to? Last time Louisville played, they went and beat, Virginia Tech, and then they lost to Duke by 30. So it's the same thing.
It happens.
It happens. So I'm like,
and it was good because you actually previewed Virginia Tech Friday.
Dude, why you gotta? I'm gonna kill you, Steve. I'm gonna kill you.
So we're back to my point is let's
I'm just gonna whoop your ass at the commercial break.
No, listen, you should beat me up right there when we get out there, and you know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take every punch you give me, and I'm gonna go. I deserve that. Okay. So, anyways, Marcus, but here's the thing. Again, another coach comes out to your point. Will Wade comes out to the podium, and he goes, well, yeah, because people are like, man, Will, you've been playing really well, stuff like that. And he's like, well, yeah, but the teams we played before couldn't do that. So,
how was that the most nonchalant post-game presser from a 41-point loss you've ever seen?
Oh, he walked right up to Pat Kelsey after watch it. He goes, hell of a game, man. He kind of gave him a laugh, like a little chuckle, like, good game, man. But Will Wade knows ball too. I love Will Wade. I really do. He knows ball. Like, honestly, if we could have hired him when we were a year early, we just couldn't. It wasn't even on the table.
Right.
I would have had no problem with Will Wade being the coach here. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not totally happy with Pat Kelsey, but I think he's really good. And NC State's going to get us too. Like that's just, they're going to be good over the next few years, right? But he knows ball. Y'all, I don't know what he probably talked to Pat Kelsey. If they had a real conversation, he'd probably be like, look, he probably make the joke, man, what you got against me? What y'all do this week? Because like y'all, but Bob even said it. Bob was talking to Paul or Pat Kelsey after the game, Coach Kelsey, and he was like, y'all just had something, man. He said y'all were I could see the team in the back, and like, look, we got to get this rolling. You know what I mean? Like you could tell the guys brought it. And Coach Kelsey said, Marcus, after the Duke game, he said, look, basically I challenged their manhood after the Duke game.
And it
just
starts
there.
It starts there.
Right. And just because that didn't happen the very next game, boom, they're just all of a sudden. But what did we start seeing? We started seeing Kenai getting in there. We started seeing some things.
And then Michael didn't get the start, remember?
Then Michael didn't get the start. Right. Then you get now Fru's starting to do some things. Okay, now starting some guys. So it's not crazy that.
And he started going deeper on his bench, Steve. Like, don't forget about that.
He did.
Don't forget about that. Yep. You started using your media. You started using your voice, the physicality, the challenge of the manhood, and the depth of the bench. So when he said the Bobby Knight quote, then you saw that no, he wasn't. Because listen, it could have easily been lip service. There's 1,000 coaches that get pissed off after they lose, and then they try to take it out on their kids, like take it out and just try to make them all, extremely violent, try to do the broomstick, fight it out. But no, he looks like he strategically put his players that were, not getting as many minutes. I'm going to motivate them the same way I'm going to motivate my starters. And that is what the biggest difference is. Big picture, staying with big picture.
Yeah. We can do a lot of big picture today because we play Saturday. Okay, so we've got 3 more shows to unpack.
Right.
Yeah, here. Coach Lieberman's going to join me in the second hour, by the way.
Indeed. Got an appointment.
Yeah, nothing wrong. So Coach Lieberman's going to join me. We'll get a little more nerdy with it at that point. I kind of want to hear what he has to say about it too. But yeah, we can stay a little big picture today.
Monday night basketball. I don't want a second Monday. I said Monday night basketball like it's football.
It was. It's basketball season now. Football season just ended. It's Big Monday, baby.
Big Monday. That's what I meant to say. I that's like saying dunk shots.
Well, that's even funnier.
Yeah. I'm just like Big Monday basketball. What?
Turn into Monday night basketball.
Right. No, but listen. Big Monday, you had all of the eyes on you.
Oh.
You had Jay Will. And I'll look, we're good now, Jay. After listening to you commentate last night, we're good.
He tried early. I don't know.
You can do more.
He tried early. Look, man. Williams took it to the rim one time, and he goes, "That's how you take it at him." And I was like, "Jay." When he went at Michael Brown,
and Michael Brown knocked it off his leg, I did hear Jay Williams say, "There you go." Like,
yeah. Like,
but I did feel him.
I don't hate Jay as much as most people do calling the game. I mean, now I will say, like, he was trying to make something out of nothing.
He was slicking in the Duke stuff too.
Yes, he was very much so, and it was the one he was like, "Oh man, Will Wade, look at his face. He's not going to forget this." I'm like, Jay, there ain't nothing Louisville doing tonight that's like disrespectful.
Right.
Right.
It's funny. That's one of the first things I said right as the buzzer went off, before they switched to the Kansas game, the Darren Peterson-less Kansas game. I was saying, great job. Way to not be disrespectful.
Yeah, mid-second half, Darren Peterson was like, "Ain't no way I'm going out there and playing."
Wait, what do you mean? Elaborate on that, Steve.
Yeah, look, it comes out mid-second half. They're like, "Well, Darren Peterson's out now. Darren Peterson's out with flu-like symptoms." Look, he watched the Louisville game, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I just puked in the bathroom." And look, and I gave you this example yesterday, Nick. Everybody on planet Earth has done this. You've come in, told the teacher, "I got to go home." Why? Because I just puked. Because it's like at that point, it's like, okay, well, challenge me. You gonna tell me I didn't puke in the bathroom? Because if you're a teacher, you don't want to chance that because, okay, what if this kid did go puke in the bathroom? Now he's got the stomach bug. And as an adult, you really avoid the stomach bug like the plague. That's the one, dude. I don't want that.
Nope.
I don't want, I don't
want
want to
that
deal with
smoke.
it. Yeah. So, I mean, the kid's just got all the power at that point because he's like, yeah, no, I just threw up in the bathroom. I feel like I might crap my.
So yeah, imagine being kind of like sometimey, and then the coach saying, "Hey, man, if you're gonna half-ass it, just you can not play."
How funny was that? Yeah.
How funny was what?
It's like.
You talking about my hypothetical?
No, the text. Okay, so Nick, did you see the text?
No, I just missed it. It just okay.
Okay, the Kansas guy. No. The Kansas fan was over the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
And the staffer is like,
wait. Start over. Explain to the people, Steve, because there's a lot of people listening that don't know what's going on.
Okay, so there was a Kansas fan last night that was over behind of one of the staffers,
the broadcasters, or whatever.
Yeah, he was working at the scorers table though, so I give him a little bit of validity, right?
Yes, insider knowledge.
If it was or if it wasn't, but the guy essentially said on the text,
a fan zoomed in on the guy texting from the scores table,
which is a major foul ball.
Major foul ball. I was going to ask you that question as well.
Like, I hated even running with that because I'm like, that's like, dude,
that's not okay.
My wife sends me nudes in the middle of games.
That's not
like,
okay.
Like, get out my face, dude. Like, it's my business.
No, that's a major invasion.
God,
yeah.
And who's next to you thinking it's funny that their friend is doing that?
Yeah. I would literally hit my friend and be like, stop doing that,
punch
dude.
my friend in his left jaw if he was sitting there trying to zoom in on somebody.
I promise you I would. If I was sitting, if I was next to Jarbo last night, he has great seats, by the way. It's just ridiculous. But and I saw him, I'd be like, hey man, don't do that. Like don't. I mean,
swat the phone at him.
Dude, that's his business.
Stop
man.
It.
Yeah. So like, don't be
doing
that.
Listen, and if I'm just sitting by you and we're just kind of friends, I might be like, hey man, stop zooming in on that man's phone just to get his attention.
Yeah. So anyway, but since he did it, we'll go ahead and talk about it. But on the phone, I mean, essentially the guy is like, yeah, so basically Peterson said he was sick during shoot around. Bill Self said, and this how he was kind of talking like he was talking to a friend, right?
Like he's quoting it.
Yeah, he was like, so Bill Self said
it was actually two people in that chat group.
Yeah, right. That's how much he zoomed in on it. Like, yeah. He was like, if you're gonna have, then don't even play. And so Peterson was like, well, F it, I'm out. Which the reason there's a little validity to it, again, I heard Diener talking about it this morning too, and I do agree with Diener. Like, just because the dude's at the scorer's table don't mean he knows what. Like, there's no way to be like, oh yeah, that's legit, But he is a guy at the scorer's table,
right?
And on top of it, you do have like the associate AD come out and made a statement about it. And the associate AD has been saw many times, like talking to Peterson during games.
Directly.
The AD went and talked to his family. So it's like, okay, there's some smoke that there might be a little something going on here, And like I said, I just think he saw Michael Brown and was like, yeah, I got diarrhea.
Listen, in my world
I'm gonna poop on the court.
In my world that I get to live in, you can see a 21-point Michael Brown first half and not feel like matching it up with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna poop.
See, Ryan, take notes from Darren Peterson. Once you saw what Michael Brown was doing, listen, it's okay. Look, we believe you.
Do you want to hear a funny stat, Marcus?
I'm listening.
We've never had 2 30-plus scores in a game, okay? Never. And you decided to do it. Ryan, why do you think nobody else has ever tried it? Think about that, Ryan. And yes,
time to start playing the game.
Yes, Conwell family, pass this along to him. Ryan, you think There's a reason every time somebody's went for 30, nobody in the history of the program has ever went, you know what, I think I'm going to try that too. They went, no, Ryan, you had 27, 29. That's good, bro. You're done. You don't need the 30. You didn't need that, okay?
Do you know how many last-minute elements you can come up with?
Or just pass the ball.
Yeah. Go for an assist record. Hey, how about that? Go for your career high in rebounds.
There was a lot of other things you could have did. You had seven rebounds, 6 assists. Could have got a triple-double. You could have got a triple-double if you had just then it could have been 45 and a triple-double. But now you're just the first person to ever score 30 when somebody else has scored 30.
Now you got to be now because you screwed this up, Ryan. You're going to be co-offensive ACC Players of the Week. You see how you screwed that up?
God, what a waste.
Quick commercial break. Let's get a reload here on 93.9 The Ville.
Sports fans, score big at Boom Bars Pizza and Watch Bar. Enjoy gourmet pizzas, game day specials, handcrafted cocktails, ice cold beer, and the best game day atmosphere in town. Boom Bars is the perfect spot for sports fans, private parties, and gatherings, with state-of-the-art audio and video systems making every game day special for the big game. Boom Bars Pizza and Watch Bar. Eat, drink, watch. Order online at boombars.com.
Your home for the best Louisville sports talk is ESPN Louisville, ESPN 680, 105.7 and 93.9 The Ville. Presented by Boomba's Pizza and Watch Bar. Eat, drink, watch.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
It doesn't matter what sport you're betting. The best app to bet football is Circa Sports Kentucky. That's right, Circa Sports. It's sports betting the way it should be, with high betting limits, the lowest holds, and exceptional customer service. There's no better place to bet college and pro sports today. Fun and bet like a pro from anywhere, anytime. And don't forget to check out Kentucky's largest sports book, Circa Sports in Franklin, Kentucky. Download your new bookie today at circasports.com. Must be 18 or older for Kentucky Problem Gambling Services. Call or text 1-800-426-2537.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
You are feeling the chill this winter. If your home just will not stay warm because the cold weather is here now, or if your energy bills they just keep climbing, it's time to call First Choice Insulation. They are your local attic and crawl space insulation experts. First Choice Insulation keeps the cold out, keeps the comfort in. They've worked on major projects like Denny Crum Hall and with the top builders across the region, so you know you're going to get top quality every time that you can trust. Stop burning dollars to heat your home. Call First Choice Insulation today for a free consultation and mention ESPN Louisville. You'll get $300 off your next project. So First Choice Insulation, keeping Kentuckian homes warm all winter long. Visit them, 502insulation.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment?
On any 4-tire purchase.
And Michelin's up to $100 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Michelin's and save up to $100 more.
See store for details.
In this city, we value preparation, execution, and most importantly, winning. As the world continues to become more complicated and frustrating with all the new tech and AI, let's keep one thing simple. When looking to
Jay Williams probably seen a ghost. Oh, goodness gracious.
no wasted possessions, that's the kind of execution that leads to national recognition, and is exactly why Josh was honored in this year's.
I like the ACC on notice, but you hate saying it, and I won't dare say it, but it's like, you got to follow that up, too. Gosh, you got to follow that up. I hate saying that. I hate even thinking about anything else. in the week.
Sell within 60 days. He will personally buy it. That's confidence. That's accountability. And as always, mention you heard it here on 93.9 The Ville and receive up to a $5,000 seller credit. Josh Jarbo's proven strategy, powered by RE/MAX, the world's most trusted and recognized real estate brand, delivers results you can count on. So don't complicate it. Time is a currency, and it's one you can't afford to waste. Keep it simple. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or visit his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
We can't do grades, can we? Or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we use at the 93.9 Studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222. Or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Are we still operating on the assumption that anything past 20 points doesn't matter?
Oh no, that's very, very different from where we are now, because it actually does matter. I mean, Louisville flew up into Ken Palm because of how much they won by. I think it jumped all the way up into the top 15.
Okay.
I mean, we're up to 14 in the net. Yeah, like margin of victory actually matters now. So there is a reason to blow teams out. Yeah, I mean, Nick, what are they in the Ken Palm today? I know you know how to find those more than I do.
Let me see.
So that used to be a thing when it stopped after 20 points.
Yep. Like where everything, just anything above 20 kind of counted as the same thing.
Yep.
That's not the case. I mean, they moved up to 14 in the net, and I believe it was Ken Palm. I saw they made a massive jump. Somebody tweeted it, and I apologize. Whoever.
So
I know. I'm trying.
Are you done?
Oh, no, it was Ty Spalding. Ty Spalding said they moved from 20th to 15th in Ken Palm after the 41-point win. Margin of victory matters. I mean, 15th in Ken Palm, you're 14th in the net.
Does that make you think about how much food we left on the table at the end of a couple other games?
Yeah. I mean, when you look at some games where some teams have come back, but I mean, the bigger thing is you got to win them. I mean, you get more credit for winning it, So at the end of the day, I'm still just happy you hang on, you win. I'm excited about that.
Okay. Out of all the big picture things,
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lay a couple out. Which ones do you like? Kind of you kind of rank them, or just say which one. The fact that it was on Big Monday. Okay, that's one great part about this win. The fact that we were all nervous about how hot NC State was, and if Coach would have them ready to roll. Like, you have to be impressed with Coach Kelsey and their aggression level. Like I said, it started, we kind of started to talk about it, but it started with the physicality and then went to the execution, in my opinion. The fact that, go ahead.
Hey, Marcus, can I add in, because I love where we're going with this, but I do want to add in, my producer, Ty, sent me the Ken Palm, and we are ahead of Virginia, Tennessee, Iowa, Bama, Texas Tech, St. John's, BYU, Arkansas, St. Louis, North Carolina. We're ahead of all those. I mean,
appreciate it, producer Ty.
I think that this, we'll call him PT. This is this year, if Louisville continues to win, this could end up being one of those years where you keep seeing us at 6 and stuff like that, and we go into it projected as a 6, and you get a 4. You know, it could kind of be the opposite of last year, or they just screw us over like they always do, and we end up at 10.
I don't know why you would think that, but once you lower, just lower the bar, and
they're like, okay, you can have a 4 seed, but you play at 10:30 in the morning on Thursday of the NCAA tournament. Like, geez, you know what? Just give me a 16. Let me shoot my shot,
and we'll send you to the farthest.
Yeah,
the
you're
farthest
Anchorage, Alaska.
We're gonna send you to the ice wall. It's just you can play out there. Okay,
don't lose that point, because what you're saying matters major.
Okay. Big Monday, coach and the preparation with the physicality, the fact that
State's hot.
You were prepared for the hot NC State team. The fact that it was your Michael Brown Jr. stud who led the charge in a 41-point blowout. Your stud freshman. Which of those really is just like the beacon that sends the message?
I hate to say this because it should be team, but Michael getting the 45, because that goes on the ticker. That goes on the ticker. You know, it's Mike. Ryan Conwell scores 32. Again, sorry, Conwell family. Ryan Conwell scores 31. He has 31, 7, and 6, and we win the game by the same thing. It's like, hey, Louisville wins. Ryan Conwell scores 31. Like, that would be the ticker.
You know what else hurts him? Since we're just picking on Ryan Conwell, actually, you're picking on him, and I'm just supporting your case.
It's his problem.
You know what the worst thing is? I've heard this 3 times, Steve. Three different teams, 3 different fan bases. I heard Coach Capel say it, or the commentator said it on Capel's behalf. Maybe he said it in the post game. NC State said it, and somebody earlier in the year was talking about it. Every school tried to get Ryan Conwell.
Yep.
Every insider fan base or coach has said, we tried to get that guy, a year ago, or we tried to get that guy.
Actually, the announcers were talking about that during the Pittsburgh game.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I remember hearing that.
During the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where he said Capel tried to get him twice.
Yes.
Yep. And when you hear that from all these other fan bases, that's just another thing where they just say, oh, we already know how good he is. So he's not a shiny new toy. He's just damn good.
Yep.
And I think that kind of even hurts him a little bit too. Just his consistency. It should be the most valuable thing, but it's too often, like everything else, the most overlooked thing about your team are the things you're consistent at. It's your offensive lineman. It's you don't even get talked about until you give up a sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to be talked about until he started missing a couple 3-pointers. He's been killing it all year. Has 2.5 off shooting nights, and it's a problem.
Yep.
What's the problem? Come on.
Yep.
Are they locking in on you? Are you getting tired? What's going on? It's like,
no. Listen, you're 100% right on this.
Yeah. So number one, you would say just the fact that your stud did it, and because we did this yesterday too. Like, we talked about it going into the game. What do you like? You needed to see that out of Michael Brown. Like, this was very, very due. Keep going, Steve.
No, you did, and it was one of those things where you with Michael, it goes as, hey, this big time freshman class, now put him in the 40-point club, and he scores 45, he ties Wes Unseld's record, and Louisville is a all-time program. So that matters. That holds weight more than, I mean, just quite honestly, you're like, well, he scored 45 and he tied an Iowa State record. There's nothing wrong with Iowa State, but it's like.
Yeah, who came from Iowa State?
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, it was much different. Yeah.
Well, he won't pass me. He won't pass me, Steve. How you feel about that?
Yeah, no, he won't. You're right. Yeah, that's fair.
He won't be around long.
Yeah. No, look, the days of you being passed, I think you're settled in where you're at.
Yeah, whatever I am now, I'm stuck there for anybody.
Yeah. I mean, unless they're just going to start counting what they scored before they came here,
or Kenai Roos can have 2 more. He can finish strong this year, and he can be a Player of the Year candidate next year.
Yeah, and then he probably still need 1 more at least, but.
No, he definitely would. No, next year.
Creighton brought up Jerry Smith today.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, Creighton brought up Jerry Smith. He was like, well, I was looking up all the records. He's like, and the freshman record. And I was like, he was like, is held by Jerry Smith, most points in a freshman debut. And I was like, oh, he's going to mention Marcus, right? And it was like, no. So now you're kind of just floating in the ether there now, buddy. I'm sorry. You're just the guy that did it before Jerry Smith.
I guess to cheer me up, I can always go visit Dr. Nunley and go get my teeth drilled into. Yeah. All right.
Why don't you get a colonoscopy on your way home?
my Tuesday just keeps getting better, Steve.
Let's go.
Woo! my Cal just went for 45 as a freshman. Woo! Jerry Smith took my long-standing freshman open record. Yes, go!
Let me go get my teeth cut out. All right. Yeah, fantastic.
No, but seriously, big picture, I agree with you. The beacon, biggest beacon is the Michael Brown thing. Honestly, though, the biggest, if it's not about the macro going outward, the macro going team centric.
Right.
That was the confidence of the growing confidence of, and I won't go get too deep into the details.
Yeah.
But the confidence of taking it to the basket, the game plan of getting further in the paint. You know how sometimes, a coach might give you a policy, hey, we want to, you start off the season, the coach says, I want the ball, I want at least 8 touches before anybody attacks, right?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
sometimes those touches are just to get to the shot, so you're just running the drill. Sometimes I felt like we were getting a foot in the paint with no intentions of trying to score.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Isaac McNeely, technically, yes, you got 1 foot in the paint to get a spray out, but nobody's going to help off the way we need people to help unless you're driving to the basket with the intention of scoring or looking like you got the intention of scoring. The little things, Steve, the improvement of the little things, I see it, right? And I okay, this is me being a total jerk.
Okay.
My basketball jerk personality is saying we should have been doing this better earlier, right? And then I jump outside of my body and snatch myself, back and say, no, you enjoy the improvement. Shut up about what they, didn't do as good early on. They do a million things excellent. You have to get so much buy-in to be a team like this, to keep recruiting like this. You have to get so much buy-in. Sometimes some of the details of some other part of the game might suffer a little bit while you're working on cohesiveness and buy-in. But when I saw the strength of them getting into the paint, deep into the paint from the beginning of the game, you could see how much the three-pointers started opening up when you got a couple inside buckets. One more thing. Are we becoming a little nasty with the Gortat screen?
We've added that to our repertoire, have we not? Because who was it last night? I mean, I saw somebody, and I'll ask Coach about this in a second hour because I know he loves Gortat. We have started to utilize that a touch. I mean, it was so bad.
And Javon.
Yeah, like Frew got one for Woolley yesterday, and like I was watching a replay, and I'm like, Jesus, that's a foul. And I was like, well, I guess it's not. I mean, that's they're kind of calling. They're not calling it, but
that's gonna get outlawed next year.
Yeah, that's going to be a tush push thing coming up soon. Yep. Somebody's going to have to be like, listen, that's moving screen.
Yeah. Let me give a shout out before I get out of here, Steve. I'm listening. Oh, were you going to say something?
No. Coach is talking about it's a foul.
It's not a foul till they have a preseason. How stupid is it going to look in the preseason when they start trying to emphasize it and call it all day long? It's going to be so irritating. But that might be one of those things that's going to be hard to outlaw. Good point being, people, want to give a huge shout out and special thanks to one of the most trusted members of the team. That would be one Kentuckiana Pump Sales, for every home, building, business, or municipality that all rely on the movement these pumps provide. People, the moment you need a water or sewage pump, you should be thinking Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 36 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price, and it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217. Or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com. All right, hold it down. You and Coach Leaves. Enjoy.
We will.
Signing off on 939 The Ville.